What up, B.Førd official with another official video. Okay, let's get it. Hey guys, if you don't already know, my name is B.Førd. I'm a music artist from Los Angeles, San Pedro, California to be exact. And I just released my 4th ever mixtape. Yeah, applause. My 4th ever mixtape, called When Lonely. Dropped December 28th, 2021. Pretty good reception, you know what I mean? Don't really see too many people doing these type of videos. I know like Genius has their own like explain the lyrics type of video or whatever. So this is basically a breakdown of my mixtape. I'm gonna go through every song, explain, you know, the reason for the song, explain the meaning in the song, and just piece together my whole tape. I don't think I've ever seen anyone break down their album in like a video like this. Mixtape, album, EP, whatever. So y'all are getting the exclusive from your boy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Call When Lonely is a compilation of a lot of different songs that I've recorded from 2019 to 2021. The meaning behind the name Call When Lonely it's kind of two separate things. It's about just being someone that people call on when they're lonely, you know what I mean? Like, you don't talk to me at any other point of the day, but when it's, you know, the nighttime hits or when you're down and out, I'm always that person people go to, you know what I mean? You know, Brian is a good ear to lean on, you know what I mean? I don't know. But then on the other side of it, it's like me wanting someone to be that person I call on when I'm lonely too, you know what I mean? And I feel like when you have somebody like that, that's your go-to, you know what I mean? And like sometimes I've been that go-to for people. So it's really just, I like to think of it as a story, like from the first song to the last song, like it's a story. While each song is not like necessarily dedicated to one person, it flows together as if it were about a person, you know what I mean? I don't know how better to explain it. I'm not good with like my words when I talk. I'm better when I write, but probably should have wrote a script. Yeah, that's just it. Call When Lonely is basically just, you know, I think everyone goes through that stage of like either being that person or having that person you call when you're lonely, you know what I mean? And it doesn't always have to be relationship wise. It can just be like, oh, that's the homie you go to. But in this sense, you can get from the song, it's very much relationship based. So yeah, the other thing about my music is just like everything I write it has something to do with me, you know what I mean? Like it's real. It's based on past experiences, current experiences, even my thoughts on the future, and stuff like that. Don't mind the tooth situation. I had a work injury and I'm getting them replaced, so ladies, don't trip. I'm just kidding. I'm shy. I'm weird. Okay. But yeah, everything I talk about is real. I know a lot of artists say that, but like I can't write about anything else other than what I've gone through or what I know of. You know what I mean? Like any other rapper, there's exaggerations, but this tape, nah, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So let's just break down each song.
I'll give it to you right away, right away.
Right Away is the intro. I legit think Right Away sets the tone for the rest of the tape. Like it's a good first song to get into. Pretty simple. It's just like you walk into a party or a room or wherever you're going and you lock eyes with someone, or you just see someone and you're like, whoa, hold on, who's that? You know what I mean? So it's like I connect with people's energies, I connect with people's vibes. Like the minute I meet you for the first time, I kind of get an idea of what your vibe is, you know? And I know from there if you're someone I could rock with potentially, or if you're someone I should avoid, or if you're just someone like I should be indifferent with, you know what I mean? For this song, it's basically just that, you know, like you walk into a function, you see a girl, you're like, oh my god, like she's beautiful, like damn, I want to talk to her, but clearly, you know, she got other people around. Could even be your homies, you know what I mean? There is a bro code. If the homie says, yo, like that's my girl, or like that's someone I'm trying to holler at, back off, you ease up. But I also think there are like loopholes, I guess. Like, it's one thing if like all your boys are like, damn, I want to holler at her, I want to talk to her, but if they're not hollering at her, you know, no connection has been established, like it may sound a little bit grimy, but free game, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that. Her energy is so vibrant. I say that in the song. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, they're not dating her, they haven't done anything with her, like, so it's very much like, yo, let's get out of here, like, let me talk to you, like, one-on-one outside, or let's go over there, you know, stuff like that. That's why I even say in the song, like, we gonna leave this party, we gonna make my homies mad, I don't give a damn. Like, it is what it is. Like, you see a girl and you're like, damn, and once you get that energy, you're like, damn, I want to give it to you right away. Like, whatever it is you need, I'm with it. Are you with it? Like, you know. Song, I have my good friend do the little talking portion towards the end. It just fit. I always wanted to do something like that. I know like other people are like, might be like whatever, but like I've never actually done that. Like, when I do like little talking parts, it's always like funny little skits that I do with my homie Fletch. Shout out to Fletch. He helped a lot with 2 of the songs on this project. It plays even more into the song, you know what I mean? Like, 2 people who never thought that they would connect or be on that level now are having a conversation and they're starting to feel each other, and it's like, all right, you know, let's see what happens, you know. Like I said, like my go-to is like, oh, let me show you my music. Like, I do it all the time. Not all the time, I'm not like that, I'm not a player, you know. Am I making myself look bad? I don't know. If I don't really know what else to really talk about, especially about myself, it's like, I make music, like, let me show you, you know. So you know, shout out to her, shout out to Air. That's my homie. She did her thing.
Girl, I can't lie, I'm surprised that you even took my call.
Alone. Alone is a good, I feel like, a direct sequel to Right Away. Fun fact, when I had recorded it, this is one of the songs I recorded with my boy Fletch. I forgot to tell him the original name of this song was Surprise, so I forgot to tell him the name was Surprise, and he just put All Alone, like he titled the track All Alone, and I was like, I don't really like that, because like All Alone just has like a sad sound to it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And the song itself isn't sad, it's really upbeat, so I just took away the all and just put Alone. Guys, I don't know, Alone just fit better. But yeah, direct sequel. It's basically talking about, you know, getting someone's number and you hit them up and they actually respond, and now y'all are actually like talking. It's like, oh snap, like this is real. Like, fun fact, I've only ever asked for a girl's number in person one time in my life, and I got it. It was literally, I was doing a photo shoot for my last mixtape, Heartbreak on Every Saturday, which, by the way, you should go listen to that too. And I told the photographer, because there was my ex now, but at the time, you know, just saw this girl, you know, at Subway, and I always saw her like every week, at least once a week. And I told the photographer, because I was just feeling like that dude that day, and I was like, yo, if she's there, bro, I'm gonna ask for her number, because we had just finished shooting for the tape. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna ask her for her number if she's there. And he was like, yeah, go for it, dog. And I go there, she wasn't there. I was like, damn. But then I used the restroom, and then when I came back out the restroom, she came back in from, you know, doing trash. And I was like, oh, snap. I can't, you know, punk out. So, you know, I do small talk, I order my food, whatever, and then I'm like, she's like, oh, you look nice, why you dressed like this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I just finished, you know, doing a little photography for my music, for the cover for my mixtape. And she was like, you do music, what? And I was like, yeah. And then I showed her my music, put the headphones on her, and she liked the song, and she was like, oh, snap. And I was like, yeah, you mind if I get your number? Like, I'd like to talk sometime. And your boy got it. Woo! Like, you know, let's go, dog. And then we broke up.
Baby, what's the movement? Are you okay?
Grownish. I like Grownish. The reason I really like Grownish is because that was like my first time doing a song like that. What I mean by that is, like, I don't think of myself as like a singer. I think I can carry a tune and a tone sometimes carry a note, but I don't think of myself as like a singer. And for that song, I really wanted to give it like kind of like that R&B-ish feel. So try to hit, you know, little grottos or whatever the term is. Each song I feel like plays off the last one, you know what I mean? Because Grownish is very much like, okay, we've been talking for a minute, like, damn, like, shorty is so bad, like, oh my god, like, the things that I would love to, you know, on some Grownish, you know what I mean? So it's like, and that song is more of like my thoughts. It's not, we're not really like putting it into action yet. These are just thoughts, because when you're attracted to someone, like, those thoughts are gonna cross your mind of like, okay, like, we're grown, so like, what do grown people do, you know what I mean? Like, so definitely a very I don't want to say dirty song, but it, you know what I mean, like, it's got its maturity to it, you know what I mean, because we're all grown. Like, most of the people, if you're listening to my tape, you're probably grown, so like, there's no shame in, you know, what a grown person does. Like, it is what it is, and it was just a thought process, you know what I mean? Like, it was just funny doing the skit, even with my boy Fletch. That's the other song he helped me with, mixing and mastering wise. But it was just like, imagine like someone who's so bad, like you go into like a public restroom with it, because like you're just like, damn, like I want you. Like, it sounds dirty, kind of is, because public restrooms aren't clean. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, this is my thought at this point. It's like, damn, like, she's so bad, and like I want her like that bad. Like, I'll go into there like that. So it's really just letting her know, like, yo, this is my thoughts, you know. It is what it is. It's demon time.
I don't want nobody else but you.
I really like Drown. Drown is a really dope song, I think. Drown is basically just, you know, we've spent a lot of time together, and I feel like a lot of people get in this stage, and I definitely have for the longest time. It's a little bit kind of like clingy, which I definitely have worked on. Like, I'm not that clingy anymore. But when I was first starting to date and early stages of dating, straight cling is literally in the lyrics, like, never learn to swim, I'm just finna drown. That's just how I feel when you're not around. When you're not around. Like, what do I do now that you're gone? Like, you be spending so much time in each other's faces, and it's like, bro, like I've been at that point, you know. I used to be like very much like, I want to spend time with you 24/7, which is fine. In the beginning stages, I feel like you legit want to spend nothing but time with that person, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm healthier now. I can have a balance, especially now. It's like, I know what I gotta do to stay focused, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't have to give you 100% of my time. Like, I can spread it out evenly as I need to, you know what I mean? But for this song, it's very much that, just like, you want to be with that person, and like when they're not around, like it kind of sucks. But when you're together, like straight vibes, it's awesome. Like everything is going perfect. It's great. Boom. You know what I mean? When she with me, she letting other women know, like, yo, this is mine. Because that's very much what I like. I like a woman who's territorial, but not like obsessive or insecure. You know what I mean? Like a woman who could be like, just to let y'all know, he's mine, but like trust me enough that, if I go shoot a video or I do whatever and women are around, like they're not gonna flip out because they already know what it is. And I feel like that's how it should be. Like you should be able to have your partner go X, Y, and Z, whether you're there or not, and trust them, but of course let it be known, like, yo, this is my person, like, so they're spoken for, you know what I mean? So, but Drown is very much just that, like, we've been spending so much time together, like, I don't want to be without you, because if I am without you for even like 2 seconds, drowning. Does that sound a little obsessive? Maybe. Is it a little toxic? Probably. But it's part of the song, and it's a stage in my life that I've experienced, from both sides of it, you know what I mean? So it is what it is.
I've been on you since you hit me on that IG. Talking every night, you ask me, do you like
Obvious. This is a lot of people's favorite song on the track, and I think I know why. It's a high energy song. It's extremely relatable. Obvious is one of my favorites too. It's got a lot of energy in it. A sequel to the last one, I feel like. Obvious is just like, yo, we have been talking for a cool minute. If you do not think that, like, I'm the one for you, I don't know what to tell you at this point. Because, again, something that I feel everyone can relate to, you know what I mean? Early dating stages where I'm talking to someone and our conversations start from the AM and then go into the very next day, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, like, obviously, if we have work or whatever, like, we're taking care of our business, but, there are those days where it's like, we've been talking consistently throughout the whole day, you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't been more than maybe a couple hours in between certain messages here and there, but, it's even more dope when you're on the phone with somebody until, like, 3 a.m. and y'all are just laughing, and y'all know you got work in the morning, and like, you're gonna be groggy, but at the same time, you're chilling, like, you don't really care too much about it because it was worth it, like, you're gonna go into groggy, but at the same time, you're like, damn, I really enjoyed talking to this person. So that's just what it is. It's like, yo, if these signs don't point to the fact that I'm the one for you, like, it's your loss, you know what I mean? I even say in the song, if you leave me, that's gonna be a bad decision, I think that's true. I know what I have to offer to the table. I know what I bring to the table as a man and as a partner, you know what I mean? So it's like, you miss out if you want to, you can talk to X, Y, and Z, but I guarantee you, like, they're not gonna give you the type of love and experience that I can give you, you know what I mean? So I really like Obvious. It's a banger. It really is a banger.
Girl, let me take you down. I wanna hear your sound.
TMT is my favorite song on the entire tape. It is my first ever, like, let's just dirty song. It's a sex song. It's legit, like, alright, we've been talking, it's been cool vibes, but now I gotta put it down on you. I've always wanted to make a song like that. Like, I really have. Like, I'm grown. I've had enough experiences. I know what I like. You know what I mean? I don't know. Gammy, if you're watching this and you heard this song, I'm so sorry. Your grandson is tainted and a deviant. I'm sorry. But yeah, TMT has got a real cool vibe. Like, it's a real chill vibe too. But at the same time, I'm letting, especially, whoever's listening, just so you know that I'm with it. That's the best way I'm with it. I'm gonna move on now because now this is getting awkward.
You like something out of late night drink. I just wanna make you late night scream.
Prayer is, again, like, sequels. Like, each song leads into the final song, which I feel is one of the best songs. But Prayer is like, this is the bridge over to the next song. Prayer is basically just, as it says, it's like, I've been praying for this person, I've been wanting this person. Like, my mother told me all the time, like, this is real life, like, you're gonna find the woman that you want, you're gonna find the woman you need, you just need to pray on it, leave it to God, things like that. And I believe it, you know what I mean? Like, one day the right woman will come around, and it's gonna be a situation in which I just know, she just knows, and we just go from there. I'm a hopeless romantic, you know what I mean? Like, in the song I talk about, I prayed for you more than I prayed for breath in my body. Like, I've been at that point of just like, you know what, I'm ready for love, I'm ready for the one, I'm ready for XYZ. You know, couple moments where I thought I found it, then it is what it is. But Prayer is a nice little something. The shortest song, but it's right to the point. It's like, yo, like, you're the one I want, I've been praying for you, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I need you to show me you're different, because everyone says they're different. And it's one of those, like, if you mean what you say, then prove it, you know what I mean? I've been praying for you, but like, don't let me think that you're the person I prayed for, you know? Show me, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain it.
Been thinking on the daily, why the fuck you hate me? Seemed like we were cool, then we fell apart.
Sorry is the last song on the tape, and I think that's where it kind of takes the turn. I had showed someone this tape, and they were like, you're such a sad boy. And I was like, what do you mean I'm a sad boy? They were like, you're just a sad boy. You have a soul in you that's just sad. And I was like, I don't know what that means. But the more I think about it, and the more I think of my music, and especially this song, I'm like, okay, I can see why you would say I'm a sad boy or whatever. Sorry is just like the beginning was so hopeful, and like throughout each song, it's like it slowly becomes like obsessive, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, it's like, damn, I really like you, to damn, all I think about is you, to damn, like, you're someone I prayed for, I want this so bad. And now it's like, here's where we go downhill, because that's life, and that's a life that I am very familiar with. I did write this song about my ex, the very same one that I had gotten the number from, because we were at a point in our relationship where it just felt like I was asking for too much, which really I wasn't. I was just asking for time, like personal time. I was asking for certain people that I felt a threat to our relationship to get cut off, because they were very disrespectful. And it was just like, it just didn't work, because they didn't see what I was seeing, and clearly they didn't want to make any changes. So it very much was like, you know, we'd argue and it'd be like, I'm sorry, but like, are you sorry? You know what I mean? Like, and is me telling you I love you enough? Because clearly I don't think it is. Like, I love you only goes so far. Like, love only goes so far. And it's just like, every day it just felt like we were arguing. It just felt like, yo, like, do you hate me? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? I'm entitled to a certain level of respect in a relationship, and when I feel like I'm not getting it, it's like, well, damn. And I'm such like a people pleaser. That's been my biggest problem, is I'm always a person of like, let me make sure they're good. That's why, like, it's like, hey girl, I'm sorry, but are you sorry too? You know. The second verse is my favorite verse in the whole song. Probably one of my favorite verse I've ever written. Like, sometimes I feel like you wish I was somebody else, you know. I'm a person who wears my heart on my sleeve. I used to be way more emotional. I'm not gonna say I'm not attuned to my emotions, but it's like I now know how to like put them away, you know what I mean, with certain people. I'm scared to let people in, and it's like, this is the same situation of like, I let you in, we were cool, we were rocking, but now look, where are we now? So it is what it is. That was it. That was the breakdown for Call When Lonely. I hope it gave you guys a little bit more insight as to who I am as a person, who I am as an artist, and the tape itself. Like I said, I probably could have explained things a little bit better. This is my first time doing anything like this, so if you liked it, you know, let me know if you want to see more. I'll break down my other albums or mixtapes. I would love to have like other artists do this too. I might make this a thing where I just ask people to explain and break down their tape and their songs, and if it's a story or whatever it is. But yeah. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, go stream Call When Lonely. It is out on all listening platforms right now. There's gonna be links in the description to that tape, as well as other projects I've done. And 2022, baby, let's get it. You know, it's gonna be lit. So peace, love, and prosperity. And I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bless up.
Girl, I've been feeling pain, it's borderline dangerous. Don't wanna be famous, I just need a hug. I'm too in my feelings, you too numb to feel it. Sometimes I feel like you wish I was a thug. We ain't on the same page, we don't think the same things. But I hate phone calls where we say goodbye. Used to stay up on the phone through the night. Tell me what a nigga gotta do to make it right. Baby, I feel too much, too real. My worst nightmares happen when you're not here. Baby, I feel I can't sit still. You're in my prayers, I think you need to hear. Hey girl, I'm sorry, you know I'm fucking sorry. But are you sorry too? I say I love you, you know I fucking love you. Is that enough for you? Is that enough for you, baby? Life got a fucked up sense of